Oh, well, hi. Welcome to Thankful in Advent, December the 14th. I'm reading from Luke chapter 2, verses 15 through 19. When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us." And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known, saying what had been told them concerning the child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart. You know, the Advent story is so familiar to us that we can so often miss what's really going on under the surface. Mary simply models for us the spiritual benefit of just slowing down and pondering the detail of what God is up to. You know, the days had been heady and exhausting and just flat out bewildering. Angelic visitation, supernatural conception. Explain that to your betrothed, especially when he's not the one who's responsible. A near miss with a divorce, hiding with your cousin as the pregnancy starts to show. A traumatic journey to Bethlehem, not on a donkey, but by foot. Your firstborn being born into a stinking animal pen. And then the arrival of the local traveller community. Because that's how shepherds were thought of and treated in that day. You know, it would have been so easy to lose the detail amongst all of this crazy and frenetic activity. But we're told that Mary treasured these things up and pondered them in her heart. You know, we can be thankful in Advent because there is something about Mary and how she models to us the power of meditating and pondering on the things of God. You know, she took all that had been said and done and held them as treasure in her heart. And I have no doubt that in the days and the weeks and the months and the years that unfolded with the highs and the lows of Messiah Jesus' life, that these thoughts that she had pondered upon at his birth gave her strength to face the day. So what's the takeaway for us today? Well, you know, in our tradition, there is a huge amount of pressure on reading big chunks of scripture. And I just think that sometimes we would do well to read smaller passages of scripture, but to mull them over, to chew them over, to meditate upon them, to let them saturate our heart and our soul and our life. So I want to encourage you to start capturing the small moments of God, the small insights from Scripture, the little moments of illumination where we catch something of His heart for us and His character, and plant those deep in your heart so that in the day of trouble they can provide strength for you and nourish you.